Forms and rubrics. When you do your project, you need to know exactly what I expect of you. So let's go through it here. First thing, your research topic. You're doing plants, but you need to figure out a specific plant. So today, before you leave class, you need to tell me what your specific plant that you're going to be researching is. And not just plant. So if I put plant here, what do you want to know about your plant? If you're doing kalo, I want to know, how does it grow? I need a specific question about your topic. Keywords to search. Kalo, taro. What are you going to search? Remember when we learned to Google like a boss? Those are the words you're going to use. The Dewey numbers to search. Use Destiny. Remember how we used to do destiny.k12.hi.us and you were able to search for things? So we go to Kawaihana, catalog, and we're going to look for maybe, let's see what happens when we search Kalo. Okay, so we have Haloa, which is another word for Kalo. So we know that Kalo is going to be in 299.9. Do you remember that? Searching for call numbers. Okay, so we put 299.9 here. And where are you going to look? We have books on it. It could be an encyclopedia. Look on the web. I don't think we have ebooks on it, and it's not in many magazines. So are you going to look in the title? Probably not. The table of contents, it might be in books, in headings. Photographs would help. Captions of photographs, maybe in the index in the back of the book. Remember we learned all about this? Keywords and maps. Now, you're going to have three sources: a book, an encyclopedia, and the internet or the web. And you're going to use this three-source form for that. So here you're going to check off what type of source you're using, whether it's a book, encyclopedia, or a web, and give me the information about the book. So here there are three. You're going to be doing all this on your iPad, and I'll show you how to cite a source in a bit. But the notes from those three sources will go here. Remember you created that document using Google Drive? All of your information will go on your drive, and these forms will be there as well. For your ebook or your cartoon, here's your rubric. I can include at least 3 facts. So how many facts do you need about your specific plant? 3. And these 3 facts need to be on separate cartoon pages. So on your cartoon, the first page will be 1 fact. The second page will be another fact. And the third page of your cartoon will be another fact. And this is how you'll be graded. If you have 0 to 2 facts, you're working on it. If you met and you have the 3 facts, you're meeting. 4 plus, you're exceeding. Use at least 3 sources. Use at least 3 different types of sources. Remember, book, encyclopedia, internet. And can you create an ebook or a cartoon for your topic? Do you have a page with all your citations? Your citations will be on your Google Doc, your research doc that you created last week. Now for your citations, that's what I'm talking about here on your 3 different sources, and these 3 sources. This will be all the information you need for your citations. So you're going to need the title of the book or the website, the call number, and we talked about that, the author, either of the book or the website, the copyright date, which is normally on the bottom of the website page or on the first page of the book, your publisher name and city of publication, the URL, which is like www. whatever, will be here, and the date you accessed it. So today is April 16th, so it would say April 16th there if you accessed it today. Your recording rubric. When you're talking, when you record your voice for your cartoon, make sure you speak at a good pace, not too fast or too slow, but just right. And try to emphasize main points so that your reading is exciting. Please don't mumble, but speak clearly. through the entire narration. Please make sure your voice is not too soft, but is audible. And it's audible for the entire cartoon. Use expression. Don't be boring. Read with excitement so that the listener wants to read. Make sure whatever you have as your text, when you're reading, it matches. Make sure there's no errors in that. So let's look at a citation. So reliable sources. There's some that are really good and some sources not so good. So let's take a look. Let's say you're searching for plants on Google. You come up with a whole bunch of things. Let's scroll down here and see what we get. All kinds of plants. You know what I think we need to do? We need to use better keywords. How about Hawaiian plants? And remember how I taught you to quote when you're Googling? There you go. Now we have Hawaiian plants and there's a lot less ads. So let's take a look. What seems interesting? There's a lot here. Let's go here. All right. Huiku Mauliola. Got a lot here. It's a plant nursery. They're selling a book here. So we're taking a look and we have some different things here. First, we're going to check when it was last updated. Okay, so it says 2014, so we know it's current. That's good. Who created the site? So Huiku Mauliola. Let's look at them. Their history. Okay, so we can see Rick Barboza, who I actually know because he went to Kamehameha and is 1 year older than me. Okay. So, just different thoughts, but I'm not really finding what I want with Hawaiian plant. Like you can rent plants. There's different social things here, social media. We can see it's a .com right here, which means it's a company. So that's always questionable because you know they're trying to sell something if it's a .com rather than if it's a .org or a .edu, which edu is education, so it's going to be a school. And the layout looks a little commercial, like they're trying to sell us something and not real good information. So I'm not quite sure about this site. Let's go back to Google. This one, let's see what we have here. Okay, first of all, we see this is a .edu, so we know it's a school. And yeah, we can see it is because the University of Hawaii published it. So it's going to be more of a reliable source. When we go down, we have scientific names, different types with the Hawaiian name here. Let's see if we go here. Maile. Lots of information about that plant. Let's see. So this is more of a useful, reliable site because we know it was formed by a school and it has very specific information. It was last updated in 2006, so it might be a little old, but this type of information doesn't change, so it could still be good. And with the layout looks like it'll be helpful for us to find the information we need about our plant. So it looks like we could use this site. It looks reliable. So now we need to cite the information we found. This is where it gets a little questionable. Okay, for you, because you're in the 4th grade, I'm asking you to find a couple things. Title, author, the date it was published, the location it was published, and the type. With the type just means, is it web, is it a book, what is it? So you're gonna go here. So here's an example right here. So we have the author, the title, the date it was published, the date you accessed it here. So you need a whole bunch of information and the URL. So let's go back to this. Hawaii native plant genera. And let's try and document this. So we're going to go to our Google Doc, remember? And I'm going to create a document. There's my doc. And yours was the research doc. So we need, what did I tell you we needed? We need the author. Now let's go back to our Hawaiian plants. The author is the University of Hawaii. The title is Hawaiian Native Plant Genera, and I'm going to copy that. And the date is March 29th, 2006, and the location is Hawaii. And it looks like the author here is Gerald Carr. So we're going to go back. We're going to type this out. Are you ready? Okay, so we need the author, and his name was Gerald Carr, right? And then if we look at our example, we have the author here and the title. So title was Hawaiian Native Plant Genera, but we need to make this black, and then we need to make it smaller. But for now, I'm just gonna we'll fix the format after. And then we need the title of we got the title, the date, and that was March 2006, right? And we need the website. So we go up here to the top, we get the URL, and put it here. And the data was accessed. So today is April 5th or 17th, 16th, 2014. Now, let me make this all 12 and left justified. So there's all your information, and that's what you need to do. However, there's an easier way to do it. This site, easybib.com. I went here, I clicked on this right here, website, and I'm going to go back to my Hawaiian site, and I have my URL here, and I'm going to put my URL right here. See how I put it right there? And I'm going to cite it. There's a button right here, cite it. Now it's going to ask me for some other information that they may not be able to find. Okay, so it has this information. So we're going to continue. Let's see. Do we know the author? We do. His name was Gerald. Remember we saw that? Carr. And the publisher is the University of Hawaii. Remember we saw that? And it was electronically published in 2006 in March. So we got some information. And it's pulling that together for us. And there's your citation, ready to go, right here. Woo! That was tough. Okay, so let's keep working.